Okay, welcome in everybody. This is a response video for ThinkBlue77 100 subscriber giveaway contest. He wanted us to show funny cards, goofy cards in our collection, and then give a shout out to a YouTuber who has fewer than 100 subscribers. So I've got some goofy cards here. Without further ado, let's get right into it. This first one is from baseball's all-time great set. It's a card of George Sisler. And as you see here, I realize Sisler played in the 1920s. And there are probably very few photographs of him, I'm sure. But why did they release a drawing from a local police sketch artist and make a baseball card out of it? That's number one. Number two, speaking of bad photography, bad drawings, this is a 1989 Pro Set card of Don Beebe, longtime member of the Buffalo Bills. Looks like it was drawn by the same person who drew the Sisler card. Very blurry. Now I realize he played at a small university and probably not a lot of photographers covering their games at Chadron State, but still, that's almost embarrassing. Well, everybody knows the Bill Ripken 1989 Fleer Rick Face card. Cover your eyes, kids. This is the Rick Face card with the saw cut, which were supposed to be cut with a saw and then destroyed. You'll see how that is cut right through there. And so that's the saw cut edition of the Rick Face card. Everybody knows about that. Everybody was chasing that 30 years ago. All over it. Not many realize the Jim Nettles card from the Senior Professional Baseball League set the following year, 1990 release from Pacific. They tried to start like an old-timers league down in Florida with a lot of retired former Major League players, and started that league down there. But Jim Nettles, who was the younger brother of the longtime Yankees third baseman Greg Nettles, had a message on the bottom of his bat as well, and I'll let you guys decipher that for yourselves. Where is it here? There it is. Not as bad as the Ripken card, but it's still X-rated nonetheless. Now, speaking of 89 Fleer, at first glance, this card probably doesn't seem too out of the ordinary, but this batter is actually a pitcher. Jerry Royce, who pitched in the major leagues for 20 years or so, and I've actually heard him interviewed about this photo. And Royce, who was known as a prankster during his playing days, decided to play a little trick on the photographer, and he grabbed the bat and he gave this, he said he really hammed it up and gave this really intense swing and stopped right there so he could grab the photograph. And Royce said when the set was released, the 89 Fleer set was released, he was shocked that that was the photograph they used, but he found that really, really funny. Next one up is, the 1980s and early 90s were known for large spectacles and some bad porn stashes. And the largest pair of glasses, I think, belonged to Mr. Alex Cole. And also for the 1990 Fleer set, Joey Cora shows ball players how not to wear a ball cap. Now, I also looked, in addition to looking for bad ball caps, bad mustaches, and huge glasses, I looked for the most hungover player that I could possibly find. And here we have this Ron Washington card. It looks like he's on a day 19 of a 20-day bender. Now, we're wondering why Frank Thomas hates having his photograph taken, but this 1991 card drew a small amount of controversy. And it begged the question, you see his finger there, that's his middle finger of his right hand poking up. And people ask, is he really giving the finger to the camera? Is he? I mean, there's a lot of speculation there whether he was or wasn't. I think a lot of people believe he was. But Frank decided to eliminate all doubt by night time. That was 1991 Upper Deck. By the time 93 rolled around, he said, I'm going to eliminate all doubt. You're not going to question anymore. I'm just going to flip you the bird right there. I'm going to, quote, apply my eye black. end quote. And the last one I'll leave you with is Mr. Ray Sadecki, a longtime pitcher with the Cardinals and Mets. Was a 20-game winner in 1964, and also, you know, the Cardinals won the World Series that year. And this card is from 1964, and I'll let you try to find the error or the funny thing in this card. I'll give you a hint. Mr. Sadecki must have really liked donkeys, I guess. There's a word on the sign back there. I found that kind of funny. Well, that's it, guys. Top 10 funny cards in my collection. I tried to find the Mickey Hatcher card with that oversized glove. I couldn't find it this morning, so we'll have to save that for a later video. But the YouTuber with less than 100 subscribers, there's a lot of them out there that do a great job. I'm going to give a shout out this evening to Seeking Hidden Gems. All one word with a capital G, Seeking Hidden Gems. And I'll leave a link to both Think Blue 77's page and Seeking Hidden Gems page. I think Seeking Hidden Gems, last time I looked, he had 85 or 86 subscribers. Does a really good job, does a lot of TTM videos like myself. But I'll give him a shout out. I'll have both their links down below. If you like what you see, give us the thumbs up. And make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel prior to going over to Think Blue 77 and Seeking Hidden Gems channel. And make sure you hit that bell so you'll be notified of all my future videos. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, Think Blue 77.